People have all types of musical backgrounds and tastes and preferences, and the commonality between all of them is that it brings people together.
We get into applications and enrollment and marketing and development of programs, and that's not what we do. This is what we do.
Do you know how to say this word? Is it risole? Let's just say it that way for today, and we'll get our French together. Say risole!
Risole.
Although that sounds Italian, doesn't it? Don't pay attention to my accent. And then we go.
I get excited about this idea of a connection, and I know our fund holders have made possible more and more of these activities that are tying people together through a very tactile, physical experience that we share when we're at the same event. We see the same concert, we see the same art.
Money and art are interesting partners. It's not true to just say you can throw more money at art and get better art, but there are certainly instances where it's like, if this idea or thing or project was more well-funded, the final product could and likely would be something far greater than it would have been without that support.
Land like this, celebrating Black history, art, and culture, land like this intentionally giving Vermont's Black artists a platform to build social capital, to share their art is rare.
I feel like I'm almost done.
Giving changes you, it changes your brain in the same way that engaging with a great piece of music changes your brain. And the practical benefits of that are felt, I think, by anybody who has ever engaged in any meaningful act of philanthropy. It just feels good.
Right, left, now we're gonna start walking, go.
One of the ways in which having a donor advised fund at VCF can support you is we can bring that to life.
Always introduce yourself and say hello and how are you to the director, whoever's running an audition. Be helpful if it looks like they need chairs set up or whatever.
You're not just looking at the Very Merry Theater from the perspective of your kid attending a camp. You're thinking about what goes on behind the scenes and how these organizations are meeting vital community needs.
And if you raise your sword, drop it. If you can't let that happen.
We learn from story. We can appreciate different points of view when things are told by way of story. Parables, right, are as old as the human race.
It's entertaining, it's truthful. It might make you tear up a little bit, but that's not the point because it's not sappy. And it's actually my story.
So we see ourselves as like this platform to bring people together for connection, understanding, conversation. We see art as the conduit to get there.
When I'm in a room with other people that are doing their thing and they're enjoying it, like, that's where I get a lot of energy from.
To me, that is what social cohesion is about, connecting and creating together.
Cameraman, director, Slater, we do it all.
The active joy that informs your giving will be reflected in the joy of the thing that comes from it.
Because Vermont Community Foundation actually is the organization that gave me an artist creation grant in 2005, which is the reason that this thing ever got started.
When flooding happens, it's like not like I know how to go and build a retaining wall somewhere to help somebody out. You know, I don't have that skill set, but I do know how to make a phone call to a venue and to like 20 musicians and go, here's a date, let's do something.
We're back here tonight because looking out for one another isn't a one-time deal.
It's those magical opportunities when we can bring our funders something special that aligns with their values.
And draw by polished steel, graceful as Venus, round I feel.
We gotta leave room for poetry, we gotta leave room for art, we gotta leave room for the stories that people will tell each other through all kinds of different media. And so we need more philanthropy.
Let's raise a bunch of money for the arts.